welcome to our future spouse reading. So we have 4 piles as usual, so please choose your potion. I will show you the potions a little bit closer so you can choose your pile. So our pile 1 for today is this beautiful lavender potion. What a gorgeous potion. It has silver and lavender. As pile 2 for today, we have this beautiful blue potion with a blue dust, blue glitter, and the angel. I'm going to show you this potion, how gorgeous. So this is our pile 2 for today. Gotta be careful because putting them on these ice pedestal is like really hard. So our pile 3 for today is this beautiful potion. It's like glittery. It has all these stars and heart in there. This is our part 3. And our part 4 for today is this gorgeous potion. It has pink little hearts in there. Yeah. So this is our potion number 4. So please choose your pile, and when you choose your pile, you guys know I always light the wish candle, and yeah, either you make a wish or you choose your potions. So welcome to this beautiful future spouse readings that we're doing today. And I got extra wandle candles because they're longer. I thought this is more cute. Look how beautiful. Wow. So welcome to this beautiful reading. As you guys know, I'm always doing these now because you guys love them and we get new followers, more people find us, you know. And always know that there is no coincidence whatsoever, right? It never is a coincidence in life when something happens. So if you find my channel, that's also no coincidence. Yeah, so I welcome everyone here who's new. Please choose your piles. We always have potions to choose the piles, and we're a really fun community. So please join us. We're also doing a live for Christmas. I'm very excited already. This is happening on the 25th next week. So yeah, I hope you have fun here, guys. And I see you at your piles, okay? So, hello my pile 1, you chose this beautiful potion. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I love this beautiful lavender potion. So let's look into this. Who is your future spouse? Let's find out what the universe is saying. I'm going to use all different kinds of cards today. Oracle cards and Lenormand cards. So let's see, who is your future spouse? So, okay, I got a first card and it says back and forth. And this is the energy of attention. So this is like he's standing on a seesaw, right? So this is one of the interesting cards. What I'm feeling here with this card, I don't think this is like an on and off connection. I rather feel there will be times when you will feel very connected with this person, and there will be times in between when you lose contact to that person, or your energies are not mingling with each other. So I don't feel this is someone you have met. This is someone back and forth where the energy is like, sometimes you are, yes, and it could be one of our famous divine counterparts because the star just fell down. So I do feel that this is an energy wise, the energy of intention. So the intention here in this connection is change. What does that mean? That means that, you know, in order for this energy to blossom, let me figure out how I can do that here. I'm gonna put some of these, yeah, where I can put the cards on. So it's nice, now you see the cards better. I feel here that there is like a very intentional energy between the two of you, and you will feel at times very connected to that person and see it in whatever way you want to see that, because it could feel as if you are at times very connected to that person, and then in other times it feels like they're far away and you don't get really access to their energy, or you can't really know what they're thinking. So it does feel like a soul connection. It does feel something that that you have not met this person. But let's look deeper into it. So I want to get mainly oracle card, and the next energy that comes out is the cosmic heart. It says devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. And there we have it. Yeah, the cosmic heart. This is someone that you are on a soul string with. This is someone that you're very devoted to, and you see how this beautiful lavender color is coming through in these beautiful cards. So it feels as if this is someone that when you watch this reading, you have not met this person. Yeah, it could also be that this person is entering your life at a later point in time, but you definitely have not met them. You are in an energy bond with them at the moment, and this could mean that at the moment you could either feel their energy very much, or it feels, it sometimes could feel as if you're disconnected. Maybe sometimes you're questioning this soul journey. I definitely feel a very strong soul journey, and since I know that many of my followers are in such journeys, I would say that this here we have someone that until now you have not met. So let's look closer into the energies. What can you tell me about this future spouse of the lavender pile 1, dear universe? What can you tell me about this person? Who is this person? Okay, so we have hostilities. What I feel here, this is someone who's coming into your life and they're swooping you right away. You see their gorgeous body, so they're very sexy. They have a beautiful body. They're probably working out. Yeah, they're taking care of their body. And with the hostilities card, I feel this is person. They're coming in when I'm feeling that you either are with someone, or your spirit is drawing you away from someone. They are with the hostilities. It's like this person is bringing truth to another person that they're not the one. I'm definitely getting this in. So when you meet this person, you either are in separation or in the process of separating from someone, either energy-wise or either in real life. But this person is coming in to bring the sword of truth to another person that they are definitely not the one for you, right? So let's see more. Who is this future spouse? And I'm getting little oracle cards. We're doing mainly an oracle card and Lenormand reading today. And it says connect with nature. You are rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. So this could mean that we both like what we would in both cards. I mean, what do we see here? In both cards we see nature. In both cards we see that you will feel very natural with this person. Your future spouse is someone that you immediately connect in a natural kind of way. It could be that, yes, actually you could meet them while you're maybe out and about, maybe on some nature inspiring trip. I don't know, maybe while you're hiking, while you're walking. I mean, that's very rare that for this to happen. But I do also think that this connection, especially when I see the lavender pile, there's something about rareness here. This is something where you are connected by a spiritual nature. and you meet in life, and this person is being brought in by spirit to show you what your true natural self is. I do feel here when you meet this person, you kind of reconnect to yourself, you reconnect to who you are inside, and this person rejuvenates you by doing that. That means that you are naturally feeling your true self again, that you're natural feeling as if, I also feel that everything what was before, like everything what you have experienced in relationships before doesn't matter anymore when this person coming in. It's kind of, they bring the sword of truth. Yeah, it could definitely, with the hostilities, it could mean some uncomfortable feeling for other people that are in your surrounding. Yes, when this person comes in, they bring the sword of truth. They could also bring uncomfortable things for other people, yeah, either for someone that you're in separation with or that you're separating from, that but still that person is in your energy field, and this person cuts that out. The minute they come in, they cut out everything that does not suit your nature. This is definitely what I'm getting in. The moment this person comes in, they're cutting out everything that is not yours, everything where you don't belong to, right? So let's get more information. Let's see what kind of location comes up. I always think that's very interesting. What kind of location comes up? Okay. One location is flying up here. Oh, barbecue. So yes, I mean, you could meet them at a barbecue in the summer, or you have a connection to food with this person. It could be that, with a barbecue, it could mean that maybe this is also about your first date. Let's see what the Lenormand is saying. This could be about the first date. This could be about that you're connecting. You're eating, basically, both of you may love barbecue. Or that, both of you are in the same kind of food. Yes, and we have the fish coming out. You see how the fish, they swim in the same pond here? And you see how they're all in the same environment? And not like outside they would die, right? I mean, they can only live because they're inside here. So I do sense this is something that you share, that only the two of you have together. So this could be the same interests, the same loving of food. It's something where you connect on a level, like you really connect by that. It could be that it's food, or it could be one of the first conversations that you have with this person, that this is all about food and about, so how do you know this is your future spouse? You connect in a very natural way. Maybe even this could be someone that you're going out to eat with, someone maybe in your energy field that you never thought of your future spouse, but this is someone maybe from your company, or someone that that you grab food, someone that swims in the same pond with you. This means that you guys are connected in some kind of way. So this could either mean that you share this love or this interest in something, for the same food, for the same things, or it could mean that you come from the same environment and maybe you always eat together, or you share this. Because this barbecue also means, meetings. It means spending a nice time together in summer. We have barbecue in the summertime when it's warm, when we can be outside. So outside also plays a big role here. So I do think that the both of you are, not dating inside. Like when you go and date, you definitely go on dates outside. You're not dating this person for like people are also dating for movies at home or something like that. No, you guys are going out. Okay, this is also significant. So let's look at the Romance Angel. Who is this future spouse of yours? Who could this be? Okay, we have past life relationship coming up. You have known each other before, and we've seen that. And look how also there is like, isn't that Stonehenge or something? It looks like Stonehenge. So there could be a connection to English or English speaking, or maybe this is the language you're talking to this person, that you're talking to them in English, or they come from a different country. But I definitely see here some past life connection to England or the United Kingdom. Please take it as it resonates. But I do sense England here, that there is a significance here. Let's see what else. Who's this future spouse? And we have message in a bottle. Wow. Number 15. Yeah, you guys are messaging each other a lot. Yeah, this is also one of the significant things. I do feel here that you are immediately connected once you meet. And you know how the message in a bottle, what is the message in a bottle? The message in a bottle is that you put a piece of paper, like a letter, into the message of a bottle, and you let it go into the sea. And then nowadays they do that for fun. I mean, I don't even know if they did it for fun in the earlier times, but I do think so, yeah. That, you just send in a message in a bottle, and sometimes you can write your address in there and people send you the message back, or they say, well, it arrived at this and that beach, and you see how long or how many miles your message in a bottle traveled. So this is also a very nice thing. But what does it tell us? It tells us that in this lifetime you find each other again, because the message in the bottle is also about finding, it's about finding someone that is lost or being found. So I definitely feel, and this is one of the most significant things in soul connections, because in soul connections, you guys know that you kind of belong together, and there's always this feeling of, we found each other again. We found each other again in this life. A lot of messaging here as well, a lot of conversation. So you will feel very naturally connected to this future spouse. Yeah, this is one of the significant things. You will have this feeling of, we found each other again in this life. Yeah. So let's get significant. What else is significant? And I will get this with the other Lenormand deck that I have. What is significant in this connection? So let's see what's coming out. So we have the stork. The stork is about settling down. So this could also mean, because we have winter here, and the stork is about nesting. The stork is about finding each other. And I do feel this, since it comes out as a significant card, it does mean that you don't need a very long time to understand your connection in what direction you guys are going. I do feel that when you guys are loving and connecting with each other, that you guys know very fast in your relationship that you kind of belong together. And we have the clover. And there is again this feeling of, aren't we lucky that we found each other? Aren't we lucky that, out of all the people, we find each other again? We found each other again from this past life. This is what it's giving me. Yeah, this is the feeling that you will have, this feeling of, oh my gosh, I'm so happy we found each other again. And that's why it doesn't take long until you belong together and you're gonna marry each other. Yeah, doesn't take long. It could even be that the relationship doesn't even last a year. Okay, and this card just fell out, this beautiful card. This is the last card that I'm getting, and you see how she is looking into and seeing her own reflection in the person. So this person will feel like your own reflection. And it says, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Yes, I do think that in the beginning of this journey, because it happens in a very natural way, it could be that because of you guys are being reflections to each other, that you guys connect on such a natural level that you misinterpret this connection as a friendship. I do think that, because here, this is the point when she finally gets naked, when she shows her true self, and then she sees the truth, that this is not only a friendship, this is not only some coincidental meeting, this is something that the universe has planned. And I feel once you realize that, that's when this aha moment happens. This is when you guys are saying, oh my gosh, you know, we found each other again. We belong together. It's us. I feel here for a long time, you guys are messaging each other. You guys are getting to know each other. You guys are connecting with each other. And for a long time, you might not even know in which direction this you know, this journey is going. Like for some of you who will meet in their natural surrounding, and for others of you, like, you need a long time before you go into a relationship and you have this aha moment. That's what I'm seeing. It's like you will meet in a very natural surroundings, you will connect very naturally, it will feel very natural, because that's what's coming out in this pile. But for a long time, you might not even see how much you guys are drawn to each other and how much you are reflected in this person and how much you actually are fitting or suiting each other. So once you find that out, that's when the whole thing starts. So that's why I'm thinking that first card with this cosmic heart, that this is beneath all of the layers of the 3D world. And this is kind of what happens, you know, that you might see each other back and forth, that you will have meetings and then you won't see each other, almost like a friendship, like a acquaintance, maybe even. For a long time, you don't see that this person is actually your future spouse. And I feel once you realize that, once it clicks, that's when it's going to happen very fast. Yeah, very interesting. So I really hope you like this reading, guys. I hope you love this potion. Please stop by again. And yeah, this is our reading for today. We're dropping out here, okay? So I see you again. Take care. Bye. Oh, hello, my pal too. You chose that beautiful bluish pile where all the little thingies here, the little snowballs, are like hanging up in the air in this beautiful, look at how this, even the glitter is glittering down here on the pedestal. Hopefully yeah, have to be careful with these potions. Yeah. I hope you like it. So guys, who is your future spouse? So first of all, I'm gonna get 2 different cards to see what comes out. And I have these big towers of cards from all different kinds of oracle decks, where I'm gonna like draw a card or see what comes out. And while I'm shuffling, I'm like closing my eyes and just let spirit guide me. And it says, very interesting, this card came out. I very seldom use these cards. The apple, the continuance. I want to read this because this is a card of an element. We see that here. Okay, so I'm going to read that. The apple belongs to the water suit. Yeah, and it says, if a tree dies, plant another in its place. It's very interesting. It is the astrological sign of Capricorn. So your future spouse could be a Capricorn, or Venus. They could have their Venus in Capricorn. This is one of the things that are here. And it says the future. What is the meaning of this card? It says the future is assured and hope is all around for whatever's going on. Now is a brilliant time to work on your vision for the future, on goals, and re-evaluating past decisions. Apples also align with the energy of love, and especially on bringing romantic bonds closer together. Look at the individual elements of situations a little more closely, and be sure that you stand strong in your unique qualities. Keep ideas to yourself. I do feel that you will meet this person, and because you guys will be very different, yeah, I do sense that here, that you guys will be different, and that, you know, like there are so many different apples and apple trees, and also apple is the fruit of fruition, something blossoming, fertility. Yeah, you guys will be very like a power couple, very fertile together. When you come together, it will continue on a level that's very rare. That's what I'm getting here. It's like people are denying you. People are saying like your outer surrounding, people won't like that you will be together because you are the same, but at the same time you're very different, and there could be a big cultural gap, a big age gap, something where I see where people say that that is never continuing on a long level, like this is going to be over very soon. Like the prediction for your relationship will be, this is over very soon. This is what I'm getting in. Like people won't believe that this is something that can continue. But what they're not seeing is that you actually are the element of water. And together with all these snowballs in there, I feel like with this angel potion as well, it's like you guys will have the feeling as if the angel brought you together. And that's why it lasts. That's why it's because of your belief system. You guys will have the same belief system as this person. And you guys have this feeling, we met not by circumstance. We met by fate. Yeah, this is the thing that holds you together. So let's get another card here. And this card comes out. Let's see what it says. It's Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Yes, it's kind of this feeling that you know it in your inner self, in your heart. It's kind of the minute you come together with this person, you will fight for this love, and you will see that it's actually coming from the inside. You know, we all have a cosmos inside, and you guys will connect not only on the outside level, but you guys will connect on a very deep inner level. And this is what people cannot see. Yeah, this is what people cannot see, because usually, you know, when you eat the apple, you take out the middle thing, the inner, I don't know what it's called in English, but you usually don't eat it with the apple, right? You eat the whole apple, but not these thingies there. I mean, that's what you usually take out, right? So you guys will connect so much on the inner level. Like you guys cannot be taken out of each other. Yeah, this is like you are in each other. You will have this feeling you are in each other. And since you will have this feeling, this is what people don't see. They just see your difference. They just see you on the outside, but they do not see that you guys are actually sharing so much. You're so alike and so different on the outside maybe, but so alike in the inside. So people don't get your connection. They don't get it. It's just the two. That's what I'm seeing. It's just the two that will get it. Let's see. What was this future spouse? Let's see. Yes, and we have, oh my gosh, we have the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. The Archangel Gabriel, this is talking about the throat chakra. This is about expressing your love. I feel there will be a time, and we see this. What is interesting is actually the dark blue color of this potion is the color of the third eye chakra, the instant knowing that this person is your one. But with the throat chakra coming out, it could be that people will block that you guys can communicate with each other. There is some kind of difficulty in you guys being able to express your love. So I do feel here a secrecy about this. I do feel that you guys keep it a secret, or that you guys are shying away from the public eye. Maybe this is a famous person, but there is some component here where I do feel that you don't want to let others see the inner self that you have. Yeah, this inner, like in the apple, this what people always take out. It's kind of like you don't want to see or to let people see this beautiful connection that you have, which is very precious to you. Let's get more cards. Give me one more card about this. Let's get me one more. Give me one more card. Who is this future spouse? Okay, yeah, and it says you've got the power. Use your abilities to resolve the situation. You can do that. We see the child here balancing. Yeah, the act of balancing is very important here. And that's what I was saying. You guys probably have to balance how you can communicate with each other. There is a thin line that you cannot really cross, so you have to be careful because of the surrounding environment. I do think this has something to do with some secrecy, because there is a lot of power that you hold as this couple, and I do sense that it's kind of like you have to hide your connection in order to let it blossom before you make it official. I do sense that here. There's some kind of component where you hold a lot of power as a couple, and the earlier you release that, it's not so good. It should like blossom, like your relationship should blossom in the quiet places, in just between the two of you. So I do feel in order to communicate, you have to be careful, because as I said before, like there is some component here where people won't appreciate this connection or won't support it. Yeah, I definitely see that that there is kind of like this support missing. Let's see what kind of location is important here for this connection. Okay, and we have, this is interesting. This came out, the open house. What is the open house? Well, the open house is usually an event, right? Where you invite people to your house to share things about yourself. And see, this is what I mean. You cannot really do this open house thing. It's like before you make it official, before you share it, before you share, there has to be something where, you know, you guys have to be, or have to have a closed house before you can open this. You guys know what I mean. It's like kind of a meetings in secret, meetings where the people in your surroundings don't really know that you're seeing this person. Maybe even communicating in silence, communicating not out in the open. Okay, so let me see what else. Yes, this is about communication, guys. This is the letter. And we see here how beautiful in this card, it's like, you know, it's showing this little candle. It's showing that someone is writing a letter. This is also the old-fashioned way, because people do not write letters anymore. It's like there's some component here where it could even be that you guys come from different generations, so that people, you know, you have to communicate in different ways, because you come from different generations, maybe, where you have experienced different things, you know. And it could be that communication can be prevented, that so that you have to write letters, or you have to do it the old-fashioned way. There's something here where you cannot openly communicate via the social medias. I definitely see that here. This is definitely coming through. So let's get the Romance Angel. So I sense something here in forbidden. I see forbidden meetings, maybe even like, yeah, things like that. What is this all about? Oh, this is nice. So Spirits is saying it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. See, it's like the angels are helping you. It could be even in, not only an age gap, it could also be because we see that woman here riding the horse and this guy standing there. It could even be not so much a cultural gap, it could be, but I see more like a gap in status, like a status gap. Like that, you know, people would not appreciate it because one of you could be someone important, someone famous, and the other one could be someone not. You know, there's something here where, yeah, your connection, your relationship could oppose or could be seen as opposing a lot of people's opinions about what relationships are or how relationships should be done. So let's see what else. What is most important here? Let's get another card. What is important? What does Spirit want us to know from the future spouse? Yeah, go the distance. It could also be that you guys have long distance, and there could be like, we see here this leopard, like, you know, going the distance, going through the desert. So it could be even that you guys have to get used to periods of time where you won't be able to communicate because of long distance, because of different circumstances in life, because of being secretive about this, maybe even to the point where there's something forbidden about this connection. So yeah, maybe in your culture, you know, age gap relationships, I'm just doing an example, maybe this is important, but it could be that in your country age gap relationships are not allowed, and you guys share an actual big age gap, and so you have to meet in private, you have to meet in secret, and maybe you're also living in different countries, so there is no possibility for you to meet up, to have dates. You know, it's kind of like you're losing out on a lot of things that couples actually do have with the desert. It's like we need to go the distance, we need to make it happen, but we don't have all the things that usual couple have. So I do feel this connection here, this relationship at the beginning, it will be very hard to sustain. Yeah, and that's why this continuity is here. That's why, you know, you guys are continuing it. You guys are making it fruitful, even though other people say this is never gonna last, because you have to go through periods of desert, through periods where there's nothing really happening. So let's see what is important. What is important in this connection? What else is important? Okay, let me get one more card. And okay, we have the child. The child came up in this card twice. We also had the child coming up in You've Got the Power. So the child is all about not seeing it with so much consequence. The child is about freedom. The child is about letting loose. The child is about just doing. Just, you know, try to have fun together, try to meet up, try to, whatever you have, try to make something out of it without thinking of the consequence. And we have the clouds. And the clouds are always this card of, because there's a lot of things that are unclear. There are a lot of things, or there will be a lot of things. And you see how beautiful this cloud is reflecting within the potion. And I think this is one of the most important things. It could be that, you know, as a child, it's about just being free to love who you are, just being free to do whatever you want, not having anyone or anything that's holding you back in your decisions. And I feel this is clouded. This is something that you cannot do in this connection. So it's basically the universe saying, in order to make this work, you guys need to be reckless like children. You guys need to be free like children, versatile, you know, doing things or trying to do things just because you want to do it, not because you're sitting there and you're making a plan. Here in this future spouse reading part 2, there are no plans that will work. There are no things. It has to be spontaneous. It has to be like a spontaneous game, you know, like children spontaneously have ideas about what to play or what to do. So this is how this relationship can function. It has to be spontaneous. It has to be carefree. Something like that. So let's see what heart card is coming out. This will be the last card for this reading. Yes, and we have transformation coming out. Beautiful. So keep that inner flame alive. This is also what this, despite of having no communication, despite of having periods where you might not even be able to see each other, keep that flame alive. And it says transformation. This is also important. It says your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. How beautiful. You know how also children are very pure? Like children love not because of some intention. They love because they like someone, because they, this is the truest form of love is when a child actually likes you, right? Because it's not with intention. It's not to search for anything. It's not for a cause. It's just love in itself, in its truest form. And this is how this love should be. If it will be like this, there will be no clouds. There will be no, no. It will be a clear future. But you have to make it like this. Yeah, this relationship here needs a lot of transformation. It needs a lot of working. It needs a lot of spontaneity. It needs a lot of recklessness, like in a child, here. And if you can make that happen, if you can keep that flame alive, that's when the magic happens. And that's when you actually see that you are children of the cosmos. We also have the child of the cosmos, yeah, the universe that will help this connection blossom. Very beautiful reading. So what a wonderful reading, guys. I hope to see you again. I will show you your potion again to end this reading with this beautiful potion that you chose. And I see you again in the next readings. Okay, bye. So hello, my pile 3. You chose that beautiful potion. I'm going to show you how beautiful inside the glitter is glittering. Okay, so let's put it here. This beautiful see-through potion that you chose for your future spouse reading. So let's see what is important about your future spouse, about your connection. What do you need to know? And I put all these cards together from Oracle decks, so I'm gonna look into this. Who is your future spouse? My part 3, please. The see-through potion. What a wonderful potion. It fits right into the beautiful decoration here. Okay, and we have the Wish Upon a Star coming out. Oh my gosh, I love that. Wow. This is someone you wish for, guys. This is a confirmation again for those of you. Write the first card. It's a confirmation for those of you who are wishing on a person. So this is someone that you're crushing on. This is someone like a soulmate, a twin flame, whatever you call that. This is someone you wish upon. Okay. Some wish is very important, is coming true with this person. It's either that you're wishing for this person and they're entering your life, or it will be that this is someone, when you meet them, there are certain wishes of yours coming true. Yeah, and that's how you recognize this person. It's like once they come in, a lot of wishes that you had actually are coming through, are coming to fruition. That's what I'm seeing. Or like if it's not someone that you're wishing upon, because some of us, we're not wishing upon a person, right? But it could be that when this person enters your life, a lot of wishes of yours are coming through. So this is how you recognize this future spouse. Let's get more information. And I'm getting one of these cards. Oh my gosh. We have this lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. This is gorgeous. This is like the view beyond the veil. This is what this person is sending you. Wow, look at these beautiful colors, guys. Oh my gosh, that's why this potion is see-through with all the stars and hearts in there. We see this also reflecting in this beautiful wow. Also with a child, with a wish upon a star, it's like, you know how sometimes as children have a lot of wishes that they want to have come true, and as we become adults, we lose this beautiful energy of wishing something, waiting for it, you know. It's like a lot of times adulthood can take this away from us, you know, this wishing, and then the fulfillment is coming. And then we're so happy because something is coming true. And also when a child is wishing for something, let's say for Christmas, and, you know, their wish is being fulfilled by their parents, is basically that something on the outside is making your wish come true. What happens here is that this something on the outside is the universe. And that's why I'm saying this wishing upon a star, it's basically something that was fated for you. It's basically something that comes in with this person. So once this person comes and enters, like in the veil, comes into your life, this is when all these wishes are coming with them, because it's like as if they're lifting the veil and they're making you see. So a lot of you could also awaken with this person. This could be someone that makes you see, someone that gives you a new perspective of life. Wow. It's very beautiful already, right? It's very beautiful already. Who is this future spouse? Let's see, who is this person? Let's get more information. Okay, we have anxiety. What I do think here is that you will meet them when you have a lot of questions in your mind, when you don't know maybe how your life is turning out, when you're starting a new phase in life. And we all know when a new phase in life is starting, there's always anxiety. There's always this respect to the unknown future that we don't see, that we don't know what's happening. So it could also be that in general speaking, there's something in your life where you have no idea which way to go. It's kind of like you ended something and some completely new chapter is beginning. It could also be the beginning of a new job, the beginning of a new thing, something that comes into your life, and you are a little bit anxious because you don't know how to handle that situation, right? Let's see what else is coming through. What is coming through about that future spouse of yours? That's too many cards. Can I see more about, okay, be yourself. Oh wow, with the unicorn. Beautiful. This situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. Look how she is riding the unicorn here. This is a unique, that this is something that you wished upon. And you see how the anxiety, and when you remain yourself, maybe you have anxiety because you are anxious about that people don't accept you as who you are, or that you are afraid to change. Yeah, a lot of times when we start a new chapter, because we don't know how it turns out, we are a little bit afraid to walk this path, because every new chapter in life also means that there is some change that you have to accept for yourself, and also some change that you have to see. So I feel once this person comes in, it's kind of giving this energy of all your anxiety falls away. It's kind of like they're lifting the veil. You kind of now see. You also see why everything in the past hasn't turned out the way it turned out. That's why I think this is like love at first sight. When I see these cards and a person is taking away your anxiety, there's nothing else to say to that. This is like something that is, you're like a unicorn, like something that is unreal. Like if someone can come into your life, fulfill wishes of yours, and take away your anxiety about the future in general, or take away things, and you're marching confidently into the future when you meet this person, this is like something that nothing can compare to. This is like you will be so grateful to this person. I see that. Let's see what kind of location could be important. Like what is important for meeting this future spouse, or what location could be important? Everything is falling down. Okay, so we have the local diner, the salt and pepper. When I see this, I immediately think of twin flames. You know, this is like you belong together. There's nothing else to say. It could be with a local diner that this is one of the spots that you guys go to, or where you will have your first date. Or it could be significant that, you know, one of the things that you guys love to do is dining together. Yeah, maybe this is, yeah, one of the things that you do first in your connection is that you dine together, that you share this together. This is what's coming through. Let's look with the Lenormand what the cards are saying. Why is local diner here? Can I see more about this future spouse? And wow, we have this beautiful pearl here. I mean, this looks like divination, but it rather feels as like the future is pretty clear, lifting the veil. It could be that this is also looking like a local diner, right? It's looking like inside of a restaurant even, where, you know, and this could be like a pearl, because it's looking like a pearl to me. So it could be that once you discover each other, it's like this precious connection. Also with the salt and pepper, could be like so precious, because salt belongs always to pepper and pepper always belongs to salt. It's like the two of them are inseparable. So I do feel from the moment you meet this person, you will be so grateful. You guys will be inseparable. I think this is like a match made from heaven. That's what we would say as readers. It's kind of like they awaken you. You kind of see how much the universe is involved. Wishes will come true. And it's like, it feels like as if it's an unmatched match, basically. You've never experienced being so connected to a person like this future spouse. And that's why you immediately know. I feel like you immediately know that you belong together. It's kind of like this feeling of, yeah, we know. Wow. What a beautiful reading. Let's look into your Romance Angels. What do the Romance Angels say? What do the Romance Angels say? Okay. Yeah, I take that because this fella here. So let's see. Wow. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Look at this. Look at with the angel. I do sense this is someone that you already meet in spirit before they come into your life. This can definitely has something to do with an awakening, that this person brings the angels into your life. It could also mean that once you connect to this person, once you meet them, and once you get your wishes fulfilled, because you feel like, you know, everything what you wished for, once this connection, once this person comes in, everything falls into place. And it's kind of like you pray to the angels. You will have this feeling as if this is something unreal. Yeah, I do sense that here. It's like you're saying, oh my gosh, thank the angels that they brought in my soulmate. Thank the angels that they brought in my twin flame. You know, it's kind of like this feeling of being so grateful, because now you can see. Now you have eyes. Now you know what love is all about, and all the other connections. Everything what you have had before, it's like it does not make sense anymore. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling here. Very beautiful. So let's get one more card. What else can you tell me about this connection? And we have the Thinker. Yes, look at all the stars here. I do feel that you will miss each other terribly. Yeah, there could be something here where you cannot be together out of some kind of reason, where there's long distance, or where there's still a third party hindering you guys coming together. But I do think that you guys will be very connected in the mind. You guys will telepathically be connected. It's almost like as if the angels will send you communication, transparency, telepathy, things like that. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing. It's kind of like you know immediately why this person came into your life, and you will cherish it so much. Pile 3. Yeah, very gorgeous. So let's see 2 cards. What is also very important about this connection? Give me two cards. This Lenormand deck, and we have the House. Yeah, you immediately will feel at home. You will immediately feel at home with this person. It's also you share the same soul. I definitely feel it's a strong soul connection, because that's what the House also talks about. And then we have the birds, the lovebirds. Oh my gosh, yes. This is like birds of a feather. Yeah, with the House and the birds. This is like birds of a feather. Yeah, that's what I'm completely getting in. It's like also with the Twitter, you know, the communication will be like when you guys communicate, you will feel very at home with each other. Like that's why you think of each other a lot, because you communicate on that level. You will feel home with each other on that level. It's yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's this feeling of home, finding home in each other. Yeah, I also see that you guys will be homebodies a lot. Yeah, like you will love to be at home, doing things at home. Yeah, I mean, this is also what this card suggests, you know. Maybe you go out for dinner a lot, but you also love to be at home. And then this card fell out. This is our last card for today, and look how gorgeous. Again, this is confirmation of this calling in your soulmate, of this angel card. Oh my gosh, and it says twin flames, your passion ignites. So again, a confirmation for those of you who believe in twin flames, that this is your twin flame. And we have 2 confirmations of that in this reading. We have the twin flame card, we have the local diner. So if you are not sure, if you resonate with this pile, you will marry your twin flame, pile 3. You will marry the one that is basically incarnated because of you. Yeah. Wow, very beautiful. How gorgeous. I hope you like this reading, guys. I hope to see you again in the next Future Spouse topics. I hope you like that, and take care, and I see you again. And I want to show you again at the end. I want to take the potion and show you again how gorgeous is that. Beautiful, isn't it? So I see you. Take care. Bye. Oh, hello, my pile 4. You chose this beautiful potion. A lot of you in the live said this is you really love this potion. You really love this one here with the ice cube on top, and you know, all the pretty pink hearts in there, and the gorgeous pink, yeah, love charm here. So this is our potion for our pile 4. So let's see, who is your future spouse? Let's put it here. I hope it's okay. Yeah, this is not easy, putting these potions on this pedestal, you know, because I love to have it in the decoration like this. So now I'm getting a card, like one of these cards that resonate. These are oracle cards, and I'm closing my eyes because I cannot really shuffle these big tower of cards. And this is what comes out. Oh, interesting. Behind the mask. Number 3, intentions. I want to read this. I'm getting the card for you. Definitely there is something about a mask here. And when I see this, I immediately think of famous person, someone in the spotlight, or someone that is known, someone who has to be careful what they're saying, how they're behaving, because they know people will follow them, people will look at them. Okay, so let's get the card. I will be right back. Behind the mask all about. So in this card deck, behind the mask is the intention card. The intention card mean that you have still the self-power to decide, like in every life. It's not only spirit. Like you see how she's looking up to spirit, to you know, I do think there is something here where you will walk along a path that you believe is true, or your future spouse. And please take it as it resonates. For some of you, this could be you. And for some of you that like spirit is keeping something behind a mask, they're not revealing this to you. So that's why she's constantly looking up. This card gives the feeling of that you're trying to get signs from spirit, but sometimes they're not coming through. So you kind of feel lost a lot of times in this future spouse. Finding your future spouse, maybe even knowing who this is. And the card behind the mask is choosing self-acceptance. Yeah, and I'm going to read it. It says, a woman wears a mask that covers the top half of her face. It hides her identity beautifully. Even her friends won't be able to recognize her. So this means there is someone, and I do get this in, that you will have a future spouse that is revealed to you very, very late in your soul journey. I do think that you will follow a soul journey with a masked twin flame. And we had this topic, guys, coming out. It's not the fake twin flame. You know, the fake twin flame is a karmic. You have a karmic lesson with a karmic, with a fake twin. Once that's done, it's over, you know. But this is a masked twin flame. It could be that you think you are a twin flame of someone that actually is not at all your twin flame. And your twin flame is revealed much, much later in the story, or your soulmate, or, you know, the person that you're going to marry, this future spouse, because we have not a twin flame reading here, we have a future spouse reading. And a lot of times, though, this happens with twin flames, you guys know, that your twin flame will be revealed very late to you. And then you will be very confused because you think, or you thought it's someone else, yeah, with the masked one. So it says, well, you have times when your view of yourself is so depleted, you believe you must hide who you are and pretend to be someone you're not. I also feel that the spirit is only revealing this person to you once you completely accept yourself, and once you see how beautifully you are, how spirit made you, yeah, how you came and incarnated on this earth. And it says this gets you into a whole lot of mental mess. You compare yourself to others, always competing in your own mind. Your perfectionism can create performance anxiety and cause you to worry about what others think. Worst of all, this ongoing self-judgment becomes an energetic river that pushes your goals away. It's absolutely impossible to attract your real desire if you never allow yourself to be the real you. So once you accepted this, and I think once, it's either your person, it could be that your person is not accepting you in the way that you are, or you feel that. Yeah, please take it as it resonates. For some of you, it could be the person that you're marrying, your future spouse, basically, that has to accept themselves in the way they are. Yeah, but it has something to do where spirit is giving you a mask, where you will follow a road because spirit wants you to follow that road, but actually your future spouse will be someone that is revealed to you while you walk this road. And you will be very surprised. I feel here that there is some kind of surprise in this, okay? So let's see what else Spirit is saying. What is this all about, Spirit? Okay, this card. And we have the Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, Cosmic, yeah, maybe seed the light by staying grounded. You do have a lot of helpers on the other side, to be honest with you, when I see this card. A lot of ancestors that already, transferred to the other side. They are helping you, but you see how there is this bubble over this person? Or over this, whatever this is. Looks like a monument, yeah? But there is this bubble over it. So I do feel your real power, your real path will be revealed to you much, much later in the game. And you will be so surprised. And it's also Star Keeper. I do sense that definitely your future spouse will be famous. I do think that. But I do sense they will be masked. So it will be someone else than who you think it is. This is definitely coming in for this pile, okay? So let's get more information. It has to do with acceptance of self, either from you or from your future spouse, okay? This is the reason why it's masked. So let's see, yeah, patience is coming out. So it has to do with timing. It could be that, you know, you have to wait, like the angels are having the divine timing in their hand. You see this? So there is a lot of divine timing playing out here. That means that, you know, maybe the angels are masking it because it is a long way, because you need a long time for this self-acceptance or for this path that you're following. Maybe that's why it's masked, yeah? So in this journey, you have to have a lot of patience. You're walking with a path that's not the usual future spouse topic, yeah? I definitely see that your future spouse path could be famous, could be someone you're not even thinking of yet. And then it says, oh my gosh, look at this. This card fell down. Your desire is within reach. Have faith, as everything is working in your favor. You see how the butterfly is there and the Pied Piper? I definitely feel this is a star. This is someone famous. And because of that, there's this transformation needed. In order to bring you together, there is this transformation needed. It's within your reach, but you need to walk this path. You know, we cannot skip parts. I do sense in this journey here, Pile 4, you have this feeling you want to skip parts, or you want to, you know, like in a cassette in the earlier days, we could like skip, you know, like play forward really fast. So I feel this is what you want to do. It's like you want to skip things in order to meet this person, in order to find them, in order to marry and to be with them. Okay, this is really interesting. So let's see what location could be important. What location? Oh, wow. This is really interesting. So when I have the class coming out, I don't know in what way that plays out. It could be that with the class that you are being taught by the universe. I don't think it has to do with the class. It could be. It could be that you meet them, or you have this epiphany maybe while sitting in a class, or maybe something to do with a class. Okay, let's see what the Lenormand is here. But the classroom plays an important role. The class in itself, the classroom. But I do think it has something to do with the universe teaching you, having to teach you things first before you meet this person. Yes, and we have the dog. Look how this dog is like waiting, you know. He's like, how long do I have to wait until I can play around? And you know how a dog also has to go to class, you know. I mean, my dog was in a dog school, you know. I also put him through that, and you know, I'm very happy that I did, because he's like listening perfectly. And I do think that this is giving the vibes, you know, because you guys know that the dog sometimes symbolizes the divine connection that you have to the higher self of your person. So it's kind of like, in order to play, in order to have fun, in order to come together, like the dogs, you know, they have to go to school, and after school they have like time where they play together. And so I do see it here. It's like, it's kind of like you feel like a dog to the universe, you know. It's like you feel the universe wants to show you different things, and that's why you have to be patient. And it feels like almost as if you're going to the classroom and your teacher is the universe. Yeah, I do think it could have also something to do with taking classes, or maybe changing your profession, maybe. Yeah, or going to class, learning a language, maybe you meet them there, or this will be your epiphany. I don't know, but I definitely have the feeling here that there is a lot of patience required, because the universe wants to teach you a lot of things in this connection, okay? Let's get the Romance Angel. Let's see what they're saying. What are the Romance Angels saying, Pile 4? What are the Romance Angels saying? Oh my gosh, we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Yes. I do feel once you find each other, you guys will retreat. This means that you will have time for yourself. It's like once you meet them, you immediately will marry. I do have this feeling. It's like you belong together and you kind of know it. And there is this kind of feeling of let's get married and have some time for ourselves. That's what's coming through. Yeah. Interesting. Let's get more information. What else can you tell me about this future spouse? Wow, you will be so happy. Poised. Look also how this person, look at how she is reaching for the stars. I definitely feel your person is someone famous. Like, look at how this little fairy is standing on a pedestal. I do also think it has something to do with you cannot really talk to each other because I just started pile 4 and I did not cough in all of these readings. And in these readings, I suddenly have this cough. So this is about the universe. I do sense it's the universe not being able to express who this person is. I feel that you have to wait for a long time. And maybe that's why this retreat is. Maybe you don't even know who your future spouse is and it's masked. You think it's someone else. And that's why we see the couple from behind. It's like you cannot see their faces. You don't really know who your future spouse is. You just know that you have someone famous as a future spouse. And this will come true. I mean, we see the fairy here being poised. You will feel so poised. Once the universe reveals to you who this is, you will be over the moon. You will feel so happy. It's like, I also feel with the retreat, it could be that you're immediately, you're like immediately saying, oh my gosh, how did this happen? What is this? This is crazy. Yeah. I do think that here. So let's see what else is important. And we're going to look at the other Lenormand card. Let's get 2 cards. What is important here for you to know who your future spouse is? We have mice. Yeah, the mice in this is always this feeling of, you see how the mice are like in this shop, and they're like in paradise. They're like, oh my gosh, now I can eat everything here. So once this person is revealed, I feel that you feel very blessed. You feel as if they put you into paradise and you're like, oh my gosh, And then we have the snake. And this is the shedding of the skin. Yeah. This is the reveal. The healing, after the healing. Because the snake symbolizes healing. And we also see the snake is looking at the mice, What is also important is to know that there are people who are not really amused by your connection with that person, by you being a couple. Because I do think this is someone famous that, it's like you have to be careful. Like the universe wants to make sure by teaching you that basically you know the rules, and basically you guys can have this wonderful future together, but at the same time it's a long path, because with the snake it also means in Lenormand a winding path, a long path, something where you have to shed skin a lot of times, something where it's not you meet this person and then you marry, or you're going into a relationship and marry. It's a very long healing path. It has something to do with a universal healing path where the universe is your teacher, a lot of divine timing, a lot of patience required. And you have to be careful, because you cannot just let, you guys fall into, like both of you and your future spouse fall into this shop, this magic shop. And then, you don't know how to act with each other, or you don't know how to go around, because there are also predators, there are also predators that they cannot just put you basically in the magic shop and then leave you. It's like the universe has to teach you first before they bring you together. So I do think here in this case, with the ice also on top of this potion. There is a lot of patience, there is a lot of separation where you guys are going to class with the universe, but in different classes. I do think that. Yeah, I do sense that. Let's get the yeah, oh my gosh, and this card just fell out. Look at this. In order for you to dance together, it's like you have to grow like these trees, you know, you have to grow separately. You have to grow into each other as well. So it's kind of like the universe will work with the both of you. And it says, wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. It's very important because if we have such an important connection here, it's kind of like the universe wants to make sure that, you know, everything is going well. Yeah. How cute. So this is all what I'm having. My pile 4. I hope you like this reading. I hope you it resonates with some of you, and I see you again. Take care. I also want to show you the potion again. How beautiful. Look at this. How gorgeous. Okay. So that's what I'm having. Bye.